Alright, Jack, just relax. There we go. Oh, hey, just doing some acupuncture on Jack here. I'm just kidding. That's not acupuncture, this is a Kwando. But I am here today to talk to you guys about what acupuncture is. But before I begin telling you what it is, let me tell you if you even need it, so I don't waste your time. Do you have chronic pain that you haven't been able to treat? Or do you have mental emotional issues that you deal with every day, like stress, anxiety, depression, insomnia? Because those are all things that I've had tremendous benefits utilizing acupuncture treating. So if you suffer from those, pay attention to the video. If not, you're going to learn something anyways. So let's get into it. What is acupuncture? Well, it's an ancient healing art that has been cultivated and perfected for centuries across countless cultures and is still being used today widespread, even though modern Western medicine exists. So what's the goal? The goal is for our acupuncturist, like myself, to have a conversation and communicate with your body, to identify the root cause of the symptoms, whether they be physical or mental, and then guide your body, your mind, and soul back to balance ultimately. I mean, we all know suffering is natural. That's what allows us to grow and become stronger. But when suffering becomes excess, it prevents your body from getting to that growth phase, and it almost gets stuck there into this catch-22 of just badness and pain and discomfort where it can't get itself out of. So that's where acupuncture comes in, and it guides it down a journey out of that. So you're going to hear a lot of interesting and weird, complex terminology with acupuncturists. You got to remember acupuncture is an art at the end of the day. And unlike paint using the medium of a brush on a canvas to be spread throughout the years, it was passed down through written texts, books, and languages. It was always a conversational thing. It's poetic in nature if you listen to a lot of the way they describe how the body is dealing with disease. But the two main things that I want you guys to know about is chi and meridians. And the easiest way to describe these things is chi is energy. So it's this energy that every living thing has. It's in the universe around us, in the air, the water, the lightning, in our body. And basically it's going to be moving through our body along these pathways called meridians. So basically think of those like a river. It's a riverway that goes through your body, and if they start getting jammed up with rocks and debris like trees falling over, the water's not going to flow appropriately. So your chi in that, for instance, in water, isn't going to be moving the way it should. So your body doesn't function the way it should. And that's where symptoms of our pain, headaches, discomfort, anxiety, whatnot, come from. So basically what I'm doing is I'm inserting needles into specific points along the meridians based on how your body is showing symptoms of disease. And that's where we go into finding out more specifics on your history and the exam and whatnot, but that's for another day. But why do we use needles? I mean, we can get the similar results with massage or acupressure, pushing into the points or rubbing the points. But this is a superficial versus a deeper treatment process. So the superficial works, but it's temporary. You go get a massage, you feel great, and then a few days later you're sore and stiff again, or you got the headaches again, or you're sad and depressed again. It's because it's not a permanent fix, it's a temporary fix. It's like a Band-Aid. So basically the acupuncture penetrates deeper. It allows us to access those meridian points deeper and eventually get to a point where it's more of a long-term beneficial permanent fix. Now, the needles aren't magical. A lot of people always ask me, all right, what'd you put on these needles to get these benefits? I don't understand why I feel better all of a sudden. You have to put something on them. And no, just to give you an example, they come in boxes like this. They come in single-use disposable packs. So each needle is just a needle inside of a guide tube. And then, you throw them away afterwards. I don't reuse them. I don't use them with different patients. It's very simple. They're extremely small. If I pulled one out of the tube, you wouldn't even see it on the camera. I can't pick it up how tiny they are. So that brings us down to the most important question that you guys are going to probably be wondering at this point, and does it hurt? Everybody has different experiences with the sensation that you get from the needles, depending on the points, how much blockage is occurring, and other extremity factors. Basically, the most common feeling that you're going to get is like a pinprick. It's quick, it goes away, it's not a problem. You'll experience all different kinds of things though. Some people get a rush of energy depending on the blockage. You'll get a warm sensation or a cold sensation. Sometimes you'll even get like a little electrical zing or a zap. All totally normal and expected. We actually desire reactions like that because that lets us know we're on the right path. Now, getting no sensation at all isn't a bad thing either. Sometimes the subtle changes are the most strong. So, you want to get acupuncture? Here's what you need to know before your first visit. Wear loose clothing, something that allows me to get up to your elbow and up to your knee. So I'm going to have to get all up through here, all up through here. Sometimes, depending on if you have back problems or something else going on, I might need to get to your back where I would put you on the table versus our zero gravity chair. But it varies. At the end of the day, just wear something comfortable that I can work around, and that'll allow you to get the best treatment you possibly can in the most comfort you possibly can. So I appreciate you taking your time to listen. If you want to find out more, this was a very superficial explanation of a very complex and beautiful art. It's been around for centuries, and I love talking about it. So please feel free to reach out, comment below on any questions. I can talk about this stuff all day. This was only supposed to be a few minute video, and look, we're at 6 minutes now. So, I mean, you're just gonna have to deal with it. I'm sorry, there's so much to know about this, and I'm very passionate about teaching it. I'm looking forward to talking to you. Please comment and let me know how I can help you get this amazing art to benefit you.